Like,
yeah,
it's not that amount of a shock, but it's still interesting.
it is a little bit intriguing. I wonder if OG been practicing it. Well, we see a little explosion out onto this A-bomb site. Fasher is going to be able to pick up the first kill, although his teammate has been goosed up very early on. Here's the swing from the heavens, and it's Arsos and Roman just combining as they stop that early retake before the bomb even is second round in a row. Same round, different site. Gutierrez, oh, he's going to get caught on a really bad timing here. Has walked all the way towards the outside, but Aristos, he is going to be now covering the flank spot. Now lots of players, and the CTs are putting up a little bit of a fight. Regali's found 2 heads with the scout, but now Matthias was striking the back, but he's completely alone. Fasher with an AK runs up onto the site. Bombs planted for Matthias, and he knows that there's no kit in the round. He can play this one as slow as he likes, but walks into the Galil. A headshot found, and OG turned the tide in that round massively and get it done.
They've thrown it away. Those shots from Regal. First time for OG with this lineup, and first time for OG as an organization in the last 3 months to play on this map, and this is painful for Matthias.
Very painful. Painful to look at as well for Saw. You were in a really good position, and now you find Story complete. Here comes the flash. Keto needs to be ready, but overwhelmed and overpowered. Just too many on his screen to deal with, and he can't even stop the first player. You know, he's dropping down onto the ramp. Oh, a little peek being given to Fasher. And proved wrong. Nade lands, and he's ready for Ujerks as well. He's being walked upon, and he realised that the awareness... Oh, but it's the perfect bait. Regali was posted, and Aristos was none the wiser. OG playing off each other. Playing Saw like a fiddle right now. Fasher with a little bit of damage to Ujerks, but 2 heads peeking over that stairway, and that's a big problem. Keto sees the door swing wide open, but doesn't see anything exiting them. So he gets just in to safety, realizing that the single peak might come in, and he's so aware of what can happen in a round like this. Roman tries to walk back. There's the bomb down, and Matthias, he'd be lucky to get away.
And when they decide to go for a nuke, it's fine. You know that you're probably more polished, you're more experienced on this map than them, but you have no idea what to expect. And so far, Regali has been mowing them down. They finally take him out at a 1-for-1.
Yeah, Regali's been absolutely everywhere. Aristos in the vents, and Fasher didn't realise that was a possibility. So Saul will be able to get down towards B here. Next is going to take a risk and push past this smoke, but Matthias is in such a clever angle. Next, oh, he's not going to clear it out. There's one. Fiku needs to find that trade, and does. Is it too little too late, though?
Depends on Keto. Might catch the bomb on the cross towards the side.
Oh, a little bit premature. Fiku still finds at least one. Fiku continues just to run into the site, and all of a sudden the Saw members are just being chipped away at. Ujerks is going to try and find a route out of here, and he's done so. He's missed Fiku. He's heard the steps behind him. Up the vent he goes.
Keto's realized it though. They've heard him.
And Fiku is hot on his heels as well, and he hasn't made a single step, so Ujerks might not be ready for this. As he walks back, Fiku, he's going to swing up, needs to find the head, but Keto, what a difficult shot to hit nearly first time.
Surely they're not going for a second one in a row.
And they are. They're just going to continue. But they can stop this time around. Oh, door seems to be unlocked. The swing from main, though, it's been telegraphed. Roman thinks about getting down the vent, but of course there's a monster waiting for them. Keto has already collected one of their teammates, and Regali, he's just everywhere. He's outside, he's pushing ramp, he's holding, and he's hitting nearly every single shot. I don't think he's missed just yet.
No, he's been great. The way that he's moving around the map right now, it feels like wherever they go, Regali's in the right spot, and the off angle that he was holding right now was really powerful as well. I feel like Fiku spotted Story just now. Yeah, he's seen him. It's a free kill. 9 rounds on the board for OG. Something around. This time, though, it doesn't start that nicely. Keto wasn't ready for the timing, and the B-bomb side's been absolutely compromised. The good news is that Keto didn't really see that many players, so they realized that maybe the main group is elsewhere. And Ujerks might get caught off guard by this off angle from Fasher. He looks like he's gonna hard clear it. Oh, he's seen him. That's great awareness from you, Jerks, and that opens up the A-bomb side completely. Fiku is the only one standing in their way.
One player towards Mustang yet to go unnoticed, and that's Nexa. Drops down to the front of the hut just to try and survive for a little bit. And well, down the vent they go. Regali realizing the ladder's been heard, but does he realize Materis is very close? And he needs to be cautious about this. Pistol in hand, and the Opper gets overwhelmed. Nexa. The money is quite good here for the CTs. So, if he finds this kill onto Materis, that could be absolutely massive. Gaining that information, Regali was hearing all of the tags above him, of course. So, he knows that he needs to be ready here. A T could be appearing on the screen at any second, at any moment. And, oh, it was nearly the T with the bomb.
Yeah. He's went for those peeks towards Secret and towards Ramp so many times that you can see that they're trying not to peek into them. And now Keto with the second AVP actually takes down the player towards the ramp. So that means that they need to start moving eventually. They've been not moving for such a long period of time. They're just waiting for Materis to climb up towards heaven and hoping that he gets a kill. But Fasher just posted on the angle and he's ready. He's heard the jump. Materis actually fails it and that helps him out in that endeavor.
And they've no idea Regali is still waiting. So patient down in secret. And he claims a second as well, Materis. He's calling this one a day. He has to 10 seconds get. They might try and avoid ramp at all costs. And if OG are going to play this one heavy towards A, which it looks likely, this could go all wrong for Saw.
Yeah, this is great. Once again, you've left Regali to lock down outside on his lonesome towards Garage, and just now he's going to get smoked off. You have 3 rifles towards the A-bomb side, and Keto just holding in towards ramp, as you pointed out. Because of the presence of the AVP, they might actually try and avoid ramp again. Early on, losing a player. Oh, they're going to walk through the smoke. Fiku with a great spray down. Finds 2 switches to the deagle. There's a third. It's a lovely, really good.
It's smooth. It's very, very smooth. But will that transition over to this side? I'm not sure. Pistol's a great place to start if they can find it.
Yeah. I feel like it depends on the resistance they're going to meet from the side of Saw. If you win the pistol round, you get the conversions and everything's working. Every single part of the game plan is executed perfectly. I think they can close it up quite easily, but if Saw get into the right mood, it might be a little bit troublesome. It's a quick 2-for-1 in favor of the CT side. Fasher with another one, tapping away, manages to double up and double down on Roman. And Story needs to go huge from the heavens. He's going to get support by U-Jerks. First shot connects, tapping away. Fasher with another, Fasher with the 4th. Spot on. I mean, it makes you feel like their map pool is a little deeper than you originally thought it is. Keto going out, doesn't realize there's a player towards the CT Vendo, and Roman's going to mold him down, at least for the first 2.
Good defense, Molly, as well, to make sure that he's not going to be pushed. And, well, Saw have done enough to hold on here. Fasher. You wouldn't put it past him, would you?
I would.
Now you would.
You can just go up the vent. The entire team goes through main. They try and fake out the B-bomb site, and hopefully they deal with Roman.
Roman might have just seen some legs there. Now he definitely has, and he sprays down 2. That might be more than enough. Regali's unsuccessful. Fasher up the vent. He's already taken a whole lot of damage, and Arsdos begins to walk on him, but Fasher is a wounded animal, and he is dangerous in this spot. He tries to walk out to give some kind of support to his teammate, but Story in a great position.
Still hoping, trying to set up next in a good position. Does he realize that there was no one towards Secret, actually? Got confused by the minimap for a second. Next is going to try and walk his way through the smoke. Materis is ready. And that should be enough for Saul to anticipate the A play as well.
Galley's solo. Only double here, but he needs to beat that Molotov. Doesn't burn, which is great, because he's going to maybe surprise Fiku, but he's just so ready. Materis falls short on the stairs, and Story the same. Roman now has to prove something magic.
Mid-round aggression coming in from Aras. Oh, the quick switch is awful for Keto. Costs him his life. They're actually going to go forward here, the CTs. Looking for another one.
Fiku. Oh, he's traded by Regali at least. Asher dropped without anything more. Hasn't been able to get a kill since that disconnect. Roman up above the hut here. It's going to be so difficult to clear him out. Regali needs to basically come out jiggling and pre-firing, and they have got out at least a little bit, but yet to take him down, just playing some nasty angles, and it falls onto Nex's shoulders. Trying to create a little bit of space for himself to maybe get this bomb plant down. Materia swings wide out of the heaven.
Perspective, it felt like there were not a single time they actually got a head-to-head fight. They couldn't catch them in a way that Fasher does catch Meteors this time around. That was a great opening from Fasher. A lot of space taken. He was all alone. I feel like this was confirmed though. Meteors heard the steps only of one player, so they know they need to be wary of lobby, and this is why Story hasn't moved with the AVP. This is great communication. He's prepared.
Oh, there's two from Story. Even tags up a third as well. And the rotation to support here is going to be very quick. Story claims 3. And although Fasher does manage to find his first kill since rejoining the server, it's the only kill that Fnatic have found. Saw are really not going down.
What's going on? Oh, this is a disaster. He might have gotten a free double kill. Otherwise, might have been a massive issue for Soul, but they spot him out, and now it's a 3 versus 5. Regali needs to hold on. Someone needs to step up big.
3 players now swinging towards double. Roman looking to win this fight.
No way.
As Fiku from the backside claims 2. Needs some support from his teammate. Molly onto the bomb. Regali needs to get
No
away.
time.
Story's
It's
posted
over.
on him.
That's
No
it.
time. It burns away, and Saw's round pick falls through the cracks. It's your birthday present from yesterday that I didn't give you.
Yeah, by the way, he did lie. He would give me a sick birthday present. Didn't give me anything. But
Yeah.
Soul are gonna give OG a really good B execute to deal with. Fiku on the other side of this. Ujers opens things up. Story follows up. And that B bomb side defense from OG collapses in a matter of seconds.
The retake's still up for debate right now, especially with Keto going down. Nexa and Regali might just want to get out of there and save what they've invested already. But Nexa will not be so lucky. The kit will be dropped, and Regali now is counting
How
his
many kills does
days,
he get?
Surely.
Shot baited out, and now Ujers realizes it. Now he can take so much space, and that's gonna create even more space for Soul's T side towards the A-bomb side.
Oh, if they wanted to go to A, that could be absolutely massive. But Ujers finds this first kill. Did he see Nexa? I'm not sure of it.
They think it's clear.
They think it's clear. Oh, Nexa knows it, surely. He's seen that smoke behind him. And he's hearing the steps. Yeah, Ujers, that's going to be a free kill. Story, however, does cut off at least one of the rotations. Materis, he's going to be down now.
No way.
Nexa is causing all kinds of problems. 15 seconds, and Saw, they're mollied out for now. Keto is a million miles away though, so it's still Nexa and Nexa only. The leader looks to be leading
No
OG
time.
to maybe another round. Flash just needs to deny the bomb in the smoke, and he's tapping, but he's out of bullets.
Oh.
The flash is perfect. Nexa completely blind. Now Keto is here, but he's got himself in a 1 versus 2. And he needs to defuse without a kit. Story is somewhere on the site. Keto surely knows this. But the element of surprise surely is going to be Aristos. Never mind. He's been spotted out early on. Goes looking for this fight. Tries to swing across. Aristos needs to try and commit here.
Really composed. They're really good at not thinking about what went wrong with the initial fight that they've lost, but just really good at realizing what kind of a position they're in and trying to make the best out of it. They're really good at that.
Oh, they need to be careful. Here comes the flash, and well, they won't be converting this man disadvantage, surely. Perfect. Regali sets up Fasher. Lovely to regain top banana control, and Saw now are left scrambling, heading over to the opposite bomb site. Now, there is only 2 players here. Regali is going to be locking down long, at least for the moment. Aristos does have a smoke for him if they want to use it, but they might try and maybe think about crossing dry.
Yeah, OG should have this one on a lockdown here. Shouldn't even be losing players right now. Regali should get the first kill and just fall back of the angle. Leave the second player with his thumb in his mouth, wondering what's just happened. Has to be a clean one for OG. Steam aware of Regali. Gets the first one. Doesn't pick up the fight with the second. Now they know where Materis was. They can just play it safe. Make sure they don't lose anybody. Make sure they don't have to upgrade or rebuy into guns in the next round. Regali lands 1. Needs to be careful. He's in a position where one more miss could cost him his life. And they won't have enough money for the big green. And played on game agents before that, of course, in Romania.
Flashes towards top banana. Flashes burning. Fiku. Oh, that's fantastic to swing through the smoke to at least regain a little bit of control. Yeah, Nexa, he's been flushed out of there by bullets and fire, but OG have at least contested it to the point that Saw aren't overly comfortable as well. 3 versus 3, and in this situation, OG, they have to go for a little bit of a risk, surely. Go for a stack on a site. They've rotated the Opera over, and Nexa, I wonder, is he going to stick around towards B, or if he's actually going to rotate back over towards A, or maybe even just play kind of in the middle. I mean, you can leave the Opera solo towards B, that's pretty much fine. Well, we can see the mini-map. They can't. The execute's coming over. Regali, you need to be ready.
No flashes in though. The Oprah can deliver. They're just gonna try peek into him. Misses the first one. Now they know where he is. He's gonna get more chances though. Roman, he's gonna walk through the CT smoke. Next to seen him. Executes him. Regali doesn't miss a second time. Oh, yeah, never mind. Pulls back.
Once he sees that molly, he needs to get out of there. And luckily, he wasn't sat in that corner. He didn't fully commit into that, which is great in itself. But Aristos is so nasty on these lurks, man. The lurk out of apartments later on, he does be finding the kills very late in the round, but usually you'd see Saul go back here. But this time they're gonna walk in, and Regali has got the bomb right at his feet. He finds Materis as well. Roman's here. Regali's not. Last time around, you'd be quietly confident. They're gonna run past him. He was heard this.
That's so strange for Keto right now.
Oh, and he goes down. And Story holding for Fiku. Oh no, it's all falling apart here, but Regali is the last man standing. And he needs to make sure that he's an absolute wall to get past. Scoped in, Story waiting for Regali to overcommit, and that's exactly what happens. He tried to get aggressive, tried to be the star. But sometimes stars burn out.
And again, if there was an award for the most diligent team in the world, we would have to give it to Saul.
Yeah.
But maybe they're outplaying themselves a little bit here now. Because they, once again, tried to send a solo player out of apartments to scout. But look at that.
Almost heading towards B here, but these kills, that might be all the difference. Materis finds a double. Roman gets on the board as well. And burning in the Molotov a little bit here. The defenses are split. Nexa is on bomb site this time around in the close corner. Nexa comes away.
East side. Whoa, drilled. Perfectly executed. Showing that they have no interest in going down. As Story picks up another. On the Ope, Fasher, there to shut down Ujerks. He was trying to get a little bit too cheeky for Fasher's liking. It's a 1-for-1, but the T's running back towards the A bomb side where Fiku resides is the first line of contact.
Flash for himself, peek out before it pops. Materis is going to be first casualty out towards long. Roman, however, has the refrag, and CT's now trapped in the site. Regali's one of them. Keto looking towards short, but he hasn't seen Story, who's already close up towards the hay bale. Op connects, shot, short player down, shot hit, and OG connect at least on one more round on the CT.
Requirement here for OG.
It's a must. OG, they will pop in. Roman dead. Didn't stand a chance. Story, however, claims 2 from the top of the boost. And Ujerks now trying to spin around the site and hit whoever appears, but comes away with nothing. The bomb's down. And Saw rotate in. Now, there might be a kit down. I'm not too sure if there is even one. Next, will he be overlooked in this corner? And the answer is no. It's a perfect peek from him.
I mean, Ujerks is a bit more wild, but Fasher has his wild moments as well.
Story flashed off, smoked off, but will drop Nexa. Oh, and the bomb has actually fallen in a very uncomfortable position right now. It's been recovered though. They know Materis is somewhere in the apartments. The A site is completely clear though. Get a bomb plant down. Key. Oh, you need to find this one. Not able to get it. Oh, so many problems. Regali does find his kill, but in a second as well. Just denies the long players from getting into a position. Story though with that scout through the wall, and Regali, they know where he is up on top of the box. There's one ways all around the site, and well, this round only goes in one way. As Saw, they answer back instantly. They don't really have any util to stop it is the problem. If they had a a smoke or a molly, Saw would be a little bit more comfortable. Roman is going to be cleared off that angle. That's a huge kill to find. Utrecht's going to push past, lines up. Fasher actually takes down his teammate, but it's still okay. As long as you find the kill onto the CT there, you still have that man advantage. Everybody here for Saw. One flash. This needs to be perfect. Here it comes. Trying to clear out pool. Nexa close, and it doesn't happen. Maziris goes down. Nexa even wants to take these fights, and everybody's just going to swing.
A lot of util though, so early banana presence. So can fight for it. Great nade onto Nexa, and that was all the way from top mid into T ramp. Softens him up.
Looks like it's going to be an apartment swap here.
Yeah.
But there's going to be 4 players. Flash comes in. Aristos underneath. Stops the first. And actually it's Story to find 3.
Wow.
Doesn't need the AWP. He can do it with a FAMAS. A lesser rifle, so to speak. And it's the FAMASes that are just continuing to rip the T side to shreds. Regali. What can he hope for here? I know he's good, but surely...
So far in the entire tournament. Showing us how it's done. Wow.
Sign of life maybe shown here from Keto. They needed it. The fight towards top banana does actually go the way of OG, and the rotations need to be very quickly. Maziris is locked out of the site. Story has a little bit of a gap, and he spotted 2 players crossing. Keto burns a little bit. And OG, although they have this bomb site, they're definitely not going to be comfortable now. They don't have any more smokes. HE onto the planter, Molly on top of him as well, so Nexa needs to try and get out of there, and he might be even forced into a fight, but Aristos isn't holding. Low HP player, Keto taking a big risk, standing up there, goes for a second fight, but Story takes him down. Nexa over close, Aristos, you've seen Molly keeps Ujerks back for the moment, isolates Materis. Nexa, he's the man that's close. But he's completely alone. Now, his teammates are joining up. But Materis has been left here. This is important. Oh, he lands the kill and the dink onto Nexa. That might just be enough, but the issue is, I mean, Ujerks, he only has a USP here.
Yeah, needed to there, for sure. I mean, it's a tall order, but if you want to make the round winnable, unless Ujerks catches the timing and gets someone from behind. Oh, this could be a massive disaster. Keto saves him. That would have been really dangerous there if they allow him to get a kill, because he might as well get both. Look at the HP. He lands the dink onto the full HP player. He might finish off the execution with the second bullet, and then he needs one more to take down the second player on the side as well. If Keto doesn't get that kill, there could have been a chance, but now it's all about the damage. If you're able to get arrows those on a gun as well, you're going to be happy about it. I don't see how OG exit this bomb site safely, by the way. They're really low on HP, and there is a player waiting for them towards T-ramp, and Story might just swing through the smoke and hope for a kill here as well. Okay, this is how. And still they lost next.
So they're going to have Aristos rotating in. He doesn't have a smoke, he has a flash though, and that's what they might be getting ready for. Aristos maybe to flash over, Ujerks to go for a peek here, they're holding, Regali finds a VQ, still has his molly out, and his teammates are dying all around him. Oh, it's a disaster. Regali's left. He's the man only to get the kills. He's picked up the bomb, he's got 20 seconds, but Saw have completely turned this round around.
It's still doable for Regali.
Especially with that kill, but he needs to be aware that the player goes CT, bomb. Oh, Regali's in trouble here. Regali's dead, surely. Jumping MP9 round the corner, and he never stood a chance. He was
they need to run out A now.
Yeah, they need to just explode here. Story gets onto the site with the AWP. Arso stops the first, makes it easier for the Opera, but he's missed a shot and he's lost a teammate, and OG are going to take it. Can they hold on to it though? No util for this retake. There's only one kit in the equation as well for Saw.
That should be a save.
They might just hold on here, yeah. Especially with that smoke going down towards Moto here. Either you approach it from short in apartments and give up that kind of element of surprise.
It's still a big risk. Ujerks is low on HP. They have no util left, as you pointed out. You need to give away from OG. If OG don't give you anything, going for that retake on itself is a massive chance to take, and it's a big risk because the money is going to be really low, but they get all the kills. It's Keto, but he couldn't connect onto the...
Story starts this round off with a bang once again, and Keto.
I think they thought they spotted Diop towards B, by the way.
Yeah, he thought it was Ujerks, but that was only a FAMAS, and the FAMAS might be used to perfection here.
Oh my
He
God.
lines up and finds 3. Regali, all eyes on you once again, my friend. Everybody full HP. Smoke down, Molly down. He has a little bit of util, but he has to go aggressive, and he walks right into the upper, into the jaws of the USP. So
the bomb is still towards party, and they're hoping for Story to actually do what he's doing right now and buy the bait. And he's walked straight into the Glock of Nexa, but the shots don't really connect. So this is a little bit of a problem. That should have been a free kill for Nexa. Story gets the kill, gets a lot of information, and now they know it's a fake.
yeah, Arisos is just waiting for a time to really come up and strike from Connector. And his time is now, and he's found a kill. Now, the longer he stays alive, the more problems that he causes for OG, but eventually he's going to be cleared out, but it makes enough room and space for Ujerks to get involved. And OG mightn't have too much involvement in this first round, but they do get down to B. The cross was being watched, but Story unable to hit the shot first time around, and 2. Roman. Oh, it's a beautiful peek. Close presence been found out. Now, it does kind of rely on Story here for the moment. He's the only man here. He's been completely flashed. That was a perfect timing from Nexa. Popped right in his face. And there's nothing he can really do about it. Keto up close. Materis overlooks that angle. .40 OG are really slowing the approach here, and that smoke is only going to slow them down. They're actually walking right into the pistols, and look where the bomb's falling, right in Story's lap. He's cleared out, and OG can recover it at least, but you're running out of time, and you're still running head on into 2 pistols. That could be a massive problem. Roman not able to react on the second, but he's done just enough to worry OG, and especially with Aristos putting up a bit more than a fight, he's allowed his teammates to rotate in, drop the bomb, and it's down to just Keto. He knows they're approaching from behind. He's been flashed, he's been blinded, and surely he's terrified of where they could be peeking.
Contact place on the T side, so you're just starting from the back of the site. You know they're going to be really slow. You try and delay, but as soon as you spot them, that could trigger the play. Flash peek for Roman doesn't give him anything, but now he has most of the information. In the meantime, though, he's lost Story, so Materis needs to be really quick on that rotation to help out.
Regali finds that kill as well onto Roman, but Materis is the surprise. It's ready and waiting with the AK. Ujerk swings through the smoke, and well, they will hold on to this site, it would seem, unless Fasher can do anything at all. But the answer Connector. So are going to have 3 players on hand to deal with this with a double monster setup.
Yeah, and Story's in a good position to rotate quickly as well, especially with the flash. Roman's cleared out Banana now, so the AVP is going to be in a prime position. He's starting to rotate back any moment now, surely. And Arizdo still has a Molotov. This is so dangerous. He can just deploy that on Signal. Now he's heard the nades. Volley should go down. Ujerks with a double. Nexa finds the refrag, but he's still going to burn to a crisp. And it's just Keto left. The 1 versus 4. A great shutdown. Wodro team so far. They've looked like one as well. Roman in an aggressive position, has the support of the Diop. A missed shot from Story, and that will cost both him and his teammate. A big double for Regal. He shuts them down. Had a lot of potential to be a really successful aggressive play for Soul, but the missed shot from Diop costs them. For the first time in a while, OG get themselves with a man advantage, but they're gonna get hurt, especially if they continue being that noisy about it. Being really loud. Arisdos is towards short, so he should be able to hear them once they start making their way out of Monster, unless they want to walk out. And Materis is nearby as well towards short. They might not be ready for 2 players.
Flash right in the face of Fiku. Aristos, lovely angle here, but Nexa clears it out, and it's just not going to be enough. They forfeit the sight. What a shot. Gali out of the round, going up. Jerks. Oh, this would be
No
disgusting if he hits it, but
CT side economy, and with a round that feels like you just won on the back of a couple individual fights. You get it over the line. Arrows those spots next. Couldn't connect on the shots though. It was a really tough angle as well, really tight. Next has the advantage as well. You can just spam through, hope to connect. Again, early man advantage, but a 3-man setup from the CTs towards B.
oh, flash in, blinded all the CTs. That's nearly perfect. Materis surely doesn't stand for much longer. Fiku's just going to walk in on a contact. First one in. He finds the kill, at least. He's completely blind, and they managed to clear out the barrels player, but the longer they stay alive, the longer the time ticks down. There's the bomb drop. The round's over. They just need to survive here. Story doesn't need a peek,
but he goes wrong, and you're left in no man's land, scrambling for anything, looking for answers. This time around, Materis is going to give them the early answer. I think that was just spam through the wall and through a smoke. Yep, inside of connector. Nice way to find an opening kill, I guess, in a round like that. Especially when you look at the money on OG. Scraping the barrel right now. They still do have nice rifles, but okay. That's one of those rounds, isn't it? You just lose everyone through a smoke. Or a wall.
Jerks tries to get out with that kill. Well, it's not going to happen. Next, it does trade him back, but this one...
He's just one of 4 people from the side of Sol towards the A-bomb side that gets spotted here. This is going to be so troublesome for OG. Fasher's all alone, no support provided. Nexa finally gets the kill, but the open start going forward. Nexa gets tacked down low, but look at you, Jerks. He's yet to reveal himself. It just feels like the Sol players never end. You get 1 down, you spot a second, there's a third, there's even going to be a fourth. Ujers with a double, Fiku spotted, low on HP, you win the fight against Arrows, those alright, but you've been left in a 1 versus 3, and Materis is already in a good enough Ofango. You're not clearing this one out.
And they've got the perfect setup. Aristos just boosting up, jump spot, and well, surely he's seen at least 2 here. Ujerks is going to walk in, and that might bait them into this attack. Smoke down, they're going to have to swing on and try and get past it. Keto is going to be able to come away with at least 1 kill, but they're being stopped at the entrance. It's down to Materis on the site for now, and he's been overwhelmed. Roman. He's the man that's left.
Oh, Regali's dead.
But Nexa, not been spotted.
He needs the young guns, the hard hitters of the team, and so need that pissed around. Oh,
nice way to start it off from Regali.
Clean.
Yeah, it slows the push as well. Rotations are going to be in here surely very quick, and the T's just being overwhelmed now. Roman.
That's awkward.
Yeah, very awkward. OG is just going to flash in and go for the fights here. They do come out on top in the exchange. Bomb continues to make its way up to A. Ujerks wants to maybe sell it as best he can. Story, however, has been spotted, and there's the bomb. Regali has it right where he wants it. It's picked up. Regali knows he's probably walking close, sitting in the smoke, and he's getting a lot of damage done to him, but still manages to come away with a kill somehow, some way. Materis, 1 versus 3 seems a lot more doable now. Can plant in the smoke and maybe just maneuver himself around. Nexa, low HP, even lower after some shrapnel hits. And if they continue to find entries, I know we talked about Saw having really successful conversion rate, 30% or so in 4v5 situations, just makes this CT side so much more attainable. And the comeback, but all of a sudden Ujerks, he strikes out 2. Nexa with a hat trick and maybe a 4th as well. It's down to Story. Nexa might find them all, but no. Galil betters him. He was low HP. There's an AK now for Story to get his hands on. But another clutch scenario. Doesn't want to make the noise, doesn't want to make the step, and peeks out. The Galil will do. Another brain, on which he takes aim, And Regali is left confused onto his whereabouts. Molly onto the site. Just to clear out that position. Has a kit, has a smoke. Needs to hope that Story. It's not going to be perfect, but he peeks before he even taps the bomb. He hears the steps. He wins it.
So with 35 seconds, Nexa starts moving around. Nade's coming up, but Ujerks is still lurking towards the A-bomb side. I'm not sure what happens if he gets the kill here. I don't think he gets involved. They need to find the kills on B, but Kito's been able to drop the first one. Kito turns around for a second, looking for a third. Is the 5-7 to mold him down. And even with Ujerks dropping his man on the A-bomb side, this is going to be an OG round for sure. They can face him, they can peek him, even if he picks up a...
Fair enough, I suppose. Kito, oh, he actually could be caught really badly on the timing here. Yeah, they're juggling nades. Oh, Ujerks is seeing it. And there's no way, by the way, that Kito is expecting him to be this close. Yeah, they're going to be torn apart materials with 2. And they spotted Fiku as well. Flash high, they're not going to blind him. He's just playing behind the truck and he's just screaming for an exit to get on up here and help him. The swing from him, is it going to be good enough? The answer is no. Can't save Fiku. Can't save the site.
Actually, Kito might be in a position where he can get caught off guard by this. He was ready, he was looking. That's great from Kito, and that's so much information as well now. He knows that there's going to be a second player. No presence being shown towards A, but that might actually entice them to double back towards the B-bomb side, or towards the A-bomb side, where Fasher has left them a lot of room to work with, and he's pushed over towards long. If they catch him here, surely they realize A was clear. Surely they realize that there's going to be only one player rotating towards bank or stairs when you catch Fasher in that kind of an advanced position.
Kito wants to get into this close corner here. Play off Regali, sees the flash coming from a mile away, but when he turns, he goes down. The leg shot won't be enough.
Should allow a third player to rotate back towards A, even though they haven't went for it yet. But Pico actually gets dropped by arrows though, so that is a little bit of a problem. Now, there's not going to be any quick rotations towards that A-bomb side. And Arrows is still picking up fights towards B. That makes it so hard. Story drops Regali. Fasher's all alone. He needs to step up. He's more than one. He's realized it, but 1 is all he gets. Ujerks drops him. That should be another round on the board. And that makes it even harder to shoot back. They are walking into the AK, by the way.
Yeah.
Ito's in a good position. Needs to get more than 1 though. Even a 1-for-1 refrag is not going to be good enough here.
I don't think they flash him off either. I think they just peek him. Yeah, 1-for-1. It's not great. It's a P250 and the rest are USPs. So they'll throw their execute in. Fasher trying to block smokes, give themselves a little bit of a gap to work with. Tsar committing up to this, and well, Story's ran by the pistol player and gets executed from behind. And not out of hot water just yet, especially with Nexa finding this kill. Roman needs to get off the bomb, needs to play around some cover, but he's being ran down here. There's been 2 AKs acquired from Fiku and Nexa, and Roman just dancing around the dice right now, and he needs to dance with the devil, sell his soul for this round, but it's Nexa. Once again, Nexa steps up when his team need him. Man, every single time. Nexa, even if they don't manage to convert the round in the end, the multi-frags that he...
They can sting. Now Regali's got Dio posted on the angle. This time he's ready. They decided to go for something quicker, and Regali was in a good position. That's a great shot from Ujerks. Executes him. Good refrag, but the reaction from Moji is there. The double push towards short. They've been working to get presence on the map, but Arrows once again gets a kill. And they were even wondering where that happened from, and he was deep towards connector, but spotted one of the players. They're stacking B. They're gambling.
Yeah.
That's it. Sov won the round, for sure. They just need to walk on the bomb side. They've realized it. They spotted the util. They were like, nothing happened with that flash. Nothing happened with the smoke. What's going on? Well, A is clear. OG safe. They've made their decision. If it was a B play, they would have had a chance. Even with the 3 versus 3. You're so out of position.
They're going for it.
That's everything. That's the map in the series.
Yeah, they need. They have a chance now. Jerks. Oh, he's pushing close to this smoke. He's gonna walk down the stairs. He can get into this corner. Nice timing. Keto hasn't pushed up just yet, but oh, he turns his back. Keto misses the shot. The up in hand. Jerks completely white, completely flashed, and now it's down to Roman. Roman needs to find the heads. The spray isn't going to be good enough. It is. Roman with a 1 versus 3.
Their chance. Arrows Dose finds the first 2, and surely this is how it ends. Surely this is how OG get eliminated. Keto says no. He hasn't hit his final word, but look at Materis. That position, you've dealt with Arrows Dose. Most of the time, he is solo holding towards that B bomb side. Materis hasn't been around here for such a long time. If they decide to double push short here, they will walk straight into his crosshair. This is a good setup. But with that position from Materis, he can just wait. His teammates are going to group up in front of that B-bomb site. Now he needs to start moving around. Regali's M4 is in good position, though. They're walking straight towards him. He needs to step it up. He needs to be a hero.
Regali. Let's see what he's made of here. 2 from behind the barrels, and Keto now in support. Regali might just save them with 3. Materis falls as well. Where do you go from here if you're Saw? Util's going to be limited. You try a little bit of a sneaky play like that, and to be honest, you've got some damage done, but unconfirmed damage. You've no idea that those HGs have hit, and you change up the tempo. You go quick. You sprint up towards the site, and Regali, the hero of last round, has been bested. Saw maybe begin their villain arc to steal it away. Keto doesn't check the corner this time around. He gets cleared out, and Ujer jumps right on down. Fasher needs to find this kill to keep OG competitive. Fiku battles back as well. Ujer has acquired an M4, and he sat in towards the bank. Roman's wrapping behind Fiku here. He's low, remember, because of the nades. Roman strikes from behind, and now
Bob's not planting for them. He doesn't have a kid though.
He's tapped it, looking for the head, and Roman swings on through. Saw, they get it done. They came, they saw, they conquered OG. And eliminate them from the CCT.